To dream the impossible dream, to have a beautiful, healthy, fit, strong, lean, energetic body. It's been suggested that abs are made in the kitchen. Your food is 80% of the results that you want to get for your health and fitness. We talk a lot about food, and that's why I'm in the kitchen. But is it possible that food is one of the reasons why we are sick and diseased and unhealthy? And as a human race, we are certainly the sickest and weakest, most diseased and most depressed we've ever been in history. And I would like to change that. How about you? My whole life has been dedicated to changing that. And as an old lady, we've become older and sicker and weaker and more depressed than we've ever been. And when I say older, we're all going to get chronologically older, but we seem to be getting older, physically weak and frail and sick and diseased, so much younger. So we've got kids now with old people's diseases. Coronary heart disease, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, depression, they're supposed to be old people's diseases, and we've got kids that have got them. So why do we get sick? And has it got something to do with our food? And there's lots of people that will say yes, it does. Has it got something to do with inactivity? I would probably agree with that inactivity is one of the biggest killers in the world now, and that's not just my opinion. The top exercise physiologists, the cardiologists, the endocrinologists are all sharing that inactivity is now the new smoking, so it's killing lots and lots of people. But why do we get sick? And this is something that I work with every day, and because I want to fix it, and I'm not pretending that I am a cardiologist or an endocrinologist or a psychologist or an exercise physiologist. But when you understand how the human body works, it's really simple to understand how to be healthy, how to be fit, and how to be strong. It's actually not that complicated. If you get fit and if you get strong, you'll have a healthy body, you'll have energy, you'll sleep well, you'll have great hair, great skin, great nails, you'll fight germs, bugs, viruses, and diseases, and your life will be awesome. So the question I always ask is this: why? And why with lots of different questions attached to it. Why do we get sick? And why do we get diagnosed then with and I call them labels, you have this disease. And then it seems that once you've been labelled with the disease, there's a pill or a potion or a powder or an injection or a surgery or something to fix the disease. But why did we get the disease in the first place? Okay, you've been labelled with coronary heart disease or type 2 diabetes or depression or obesity. You are obese, it's a disease. And a lot of people are saying that now. If you're obese, obesity is a disease. But why did you get it? And then for somebody like me who's been dealing with people that have a horrible relationship with food, anorexia, bulimia, exercise bulimia, obesity, and they're all labels again. You're anorexic, so we need to do this for you. You're bulimic, so you need to do this. And there's an intervention or a pill or a powder or a program or a psychologist or somebody to fix the problem. But if you have any of those, if you know anybody that has any of those, why did we get it? Because if we know why we got it, then could we get rid of it? It's really easy to diagnose and then try and fix that challenge. But why did we get the challenge? I'm asking very, very personally, because the beautiful people that I've worked with so-called labels of anorexia, bulimia, exercise bulimia, obesity, those horrible things that ruin people's lives. Rowie, how did you get to invest so much time? Why did you have so many clients that had those so-called diseases, those disorders? And all I can share with you openly and passionately is that I asked why. Why don't you want to eat food? Why do you want to throw your food up? Why do you want to eat copious amounts of food so you feel sick? Why have you got clogged arteries? Why do you have high blood sugar levels? Why are you in a position that you don't want to be healthy, fit and strong? And I'll use the 4 questions that I always ask. Do you want to have a stack of energy? Do you want to perform at your best? Do you want to look good in the mirror? Do you want to love what you see in the mirror? Do you when you feel your body, do you want it to feel good? And do you want to get the results that you want from your eating and exercise plan? And nobody's ever said, no, I don't. And I'll reverse it, because in reverse it's even more ridiculous. Do you want to have no energy, feel tired and lethargic all the time? Do you want to perform poorly? Do you want to hate what you see in the mirror and hate how your body feels when you touch it? And do you not want to get results from your eating and exercise plan? Of course, that just sounds ridiculous. Everybody shares with me that, yes, I want to say yes. I want to answer yes to all of those questions. So the question now is why are you not? Why are you in the position that you're in now? And I'm not a psychologist or a psychiatrist, I'm not pretending to be. I just have common sense and logic because I'm an old lady and I've learnt from my mistakes, and I've literally been to, as I often share, because I had so many clients with some form of disorder, disease, challenge, medical hassle, they would ask me to come with them to the psychologist, the psychiatrist, the counsellor, the neuroscientist, the cardiologist, the endocrinologist, the lots of ologists in the world, obviously. So I've sat in a lot of doctors' offices. I've sat in a lot of medical professionals' offices. And I've watched it happen every single time. I've never heard somebody say, why do you think you're overweight? Why do you think that you've got coronary heart disease? Why do you think you've got type 2 diabetes? Why do you think you're depressed? Why are you depressed? All I've ever heard is, oh, you've got these symptoms. You don't feel good. You feel upset. You've got high blood sugar. You've got high blood pressure. You don't have any energy. You've got this disease, this disorder, and we've got a pill, powder, program, potion, counsellor for that problem. Now, this is very confrontational, and I get that. But when you're as passionate as I am about wanting the world to be healthy, I can't change what the world's doing, and I understand that now. I've spent my entire life trying to change the world. I can't change the world, you can't change the world, but we can all change ourselves. So often we look on the outside, I don't feel good, so I'll go to the doctor. The doctor gives me a pill and diagnoses me with a disease or a disorder. I don't feel good, so I'll drink, smoke, take drugs, recreational or pharmaceutical, I'll gamble, I'll go shopping. I want to feel good, so I'm going to do something to feel good. But what about this really important question, why do you feel bad? And if you can understand why you feel bad, then you could change it. And I've often asked this of my clients, why do you think that you have become, your body is in this position? What did you do for your body to look like this and feel like this? And nobody's ever said to me, I don't know. It's always been, well, I know, Rowie, that I don't eat well, I don't sleep well, I don't exercise. There's a whole heap of things I could change. So I'm not telling anybody, I never tell people what to do. And I think it's ridiculous to have an adult telling another adult what to do. Who do we think we are? To me, that's just irresponsible and disrespectful. But as an adult, we get to choose what we do. So we get to choose what we eat. Every meal we've ever eaten, we were there. Nobody ever sneaks into our house at night, opens our mouth and forces us to eat something when we're sleeping and we didn't know, oh, I ate that packet of biscuits, but I don't even know. That's just ridiculous. We choose what we eat. We choose to exercise or not to exercise. We choose to be fit and strong, or we choose to be weak and frail. We choose everything that goes on in our life, and even the things that we have no control over, like the weather or what other people do, two big things that people complain about. We can't change what other people do, and we can't change the weather, but we have full control over how we react or respond to what other people do or what the weather's doing. And I share that because is it possible that if you're really fit and strong and you've got a healthy headspace, you've got a central nervous system that's healthy, your endocrine system's healthy, the hormones that affect everything that we do, if they're really fit and strong and healthy, is it possible that we could handle everything that happens, including what shit people do and what the weather's doing and what the government's doing and global financial crisis and interest rates and inflation rates and all the things that people get stressed and angry about? Is it possible that if we're really fit and strong, we'll be able to handle those so much better? And is being fit and strong a choice? So if you are responsible for, and I always ask the question, if you're a parent, a teacher, a coach, a boss, a leader, an allied health professional or a medical professional, before we give advice about anything, could it be a really good idea, and I'll just rephrase that, why do we give advice? Wouldn't it be better for the person that's in front of us to give themselves advice? Isn't it possible that as humans, we can work it out for ourselves? We just need somebody to promote that. But before we ever tell people what to do or ask questions even, could the first question, okay, so what have you got? I get that needs to be the first question. What are you feeling? What hurts? What's injured? Why are you unhappy? Why are you depressed? Why do you not feel good? Sorry, what have you got? And then why? Why do you think, we've tested your blood sugar levels and they're high. Why do you think you've got high blood sugar levels? We've tested your resting heart rate and your blood pressure, your cholesterol levels, and it's possible that you have coronary heart disease. You've got the precursors for cardiovascular disease. Why do you think that is? Let's walk through your current lifestyle and find out what's happening. Because if we're here, we can go backwards. If we go forwards with a pill, a powder, a potion, a program, a counselling session, all we're doing is working on the symptom. We're not working on the cure or the prevention. And that's all I'm asking. It's easy to say, well, I ate too much, so I got fat. That's the bottom line. I ate too much, so I got fat. But there's a lot more to it than that, and we know that. And a lot of people are saying, well, it's a disease, and we need to fix the hormones, and we need to fix the how the heart and lungs are working. We need to do all sorts of different eating plans and exercise plans. But there's a reason why we eat too much. Let's find out what that is. Because if you want to be a healthy, fit, strong human being that has a stack of energy, is performing at your best, you love what you see in the mirror, and you are getting the results that you want from your eating and exercise plan, let's find out why you want those things. Let's find out why you're in the position that you're in now, rather than telling people what to do. And I'm going to ask the question again very personally. What right do I have as a human being to tell another human being what to do? Is it possible that if I ask this beautiful question, which I ask of every person that comes into my life, if you were your own high-performance eating coach, your own high-performance exercise coach, your own high-performance relationship coach, career coach, financial coach, what advice would you give yourself? You're in this position now. If you want to get out of this position because you don't like it, what do you think you need to do? And as an exercise coach, and obviously now as a business coach, a lot of what I do is holding people accountable to their own decisions. And I share this very openly. Nobody has ever said to me, Rowie, to be healthy, fit and strong, I think I should drink copious amounts of alcohol, eat takeaway food, eat lots of lollies and chocolates and cakes and biscuits, eat no healthy food, and I should do no exercise. Nobody's ever said that to me. Everybody's always got the right idea. Everybody's always on track. They're just not doing it. And isn't that the case? We've got to find out why they're not doing it. If you want to be healthy, fit and strong, if you want to have a career or business that you love, if you want to be financially free, and if you want to have great people in your life, and they're the 4 questions that I ask every day, what do we need to do to make that happen? But most importantly, why are you in this position in the first place so it never happens again? Why are you eating too much so that you never eat too much again? Why are you not exercising so you're never in this position again? Why are you in a lousy, stinking, rotten job so that you're never in that lousy, stinking, rotten, or you never get into another one ever again? Why are you in this financial position so it never happens again? And why are you in this terrible relationship or relationships so that you can work out what did I do to get here so I never do it again? I would love everybody to be healthy, fit and strong, to have a career or business that they love, to be financially free, to have great people in their life. That's what I'm here for. And I'm in the kitchen because I think it's quite sad that we blame the kitchen, we blame food. That's my fridge making ice. Isn't that awesome? We blame a lot of things, but ultimately, do we need to take responsibility for our own lives? This is what got me here. My decisions, my choices, what I did got me to where I am now. So my decisions, my choices can get me out of this and into a life that I'm really excited about and really happy to be in. I wish for you to live your life to the max.